Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here. The doctor is in to talk to you guys over Summit Domination. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that new intro. I made it myself, and it took me an extremely long time and a huge amount of effort, more than I would have liked to input, but it was worth it. I think it looks pretty nice. Guys, comment below what you guys think. Please don't tell me it's awful. It took like 5 hours of my life away, as well as it took like 3 hours to render, and I had to re-render it like 4 times, and it was ridiculous. But anyway, guys, what I want to talk to you guys about is my first dual-wield Scorpion gameplay. And I say first because I'm hoping that I will get another one just as amazing as this one, because I just unlocked Steady Aim Pro. Actually, in this game, you'll see me unlock the final thing where you have to knife 2 people consecutively within 5 seconds, and that's just ridiculous. I hate it. I've never gotten Steady Aim Pro before, but Steady Aim Pro is an amazing perk if you guys don't know. But in this commentary, I'll just be talking to you guys about how I'll split it up. It's talking about how to use the Skorpions, so how to properly use them, because I do use them a fair share of time. I don't make commentaries with them because usually I don't do very good. Like, I'll do something like this, like 20 and 9, or like 30 and 16, or like in this game I actually didn't go too well. It's just I thought, like, with the triples and the doubles that I've gotten in it, it was pretty neat. I got my RS-71, almost got my chopper gunner, which would have made it an amazing game, or a pretty more decent game. And then it was neat. So anyway, guys, basically when using the Skorpions, what you want to do is always you want to use Steady Aim. But more importantly than Steady Aim, more importantly than any perk that you can use, you want to make sure that you're using the gun properly. You want to make sure you're not just rushing into open areas and just being the baby buffalo, if you will, the Woody's gamer tag kind of motto, if you will, baby buffalo. You don't want to be the baby buffalo. You want to make sure you're catching people in sprint. You want to make sure that you're running. And this is how I call them. I call it, you can run a rush route, and then you can run a negative route. And you'll see me run that somewhat in this game, and it's more dominant closer to the end when I get my RS-71. And it's called a negative rush route. And basically what this negative rush route is you're running the rush route of the enemy. You're running where the enemy is, and you're running a risk while doing this, because the enemy could come up behind you, but you're going to get the advantage of the enemy. You're shooting the enemy in the back, and with dual-wield Skorpions, if you're within medium range of them, they will not have time to turn around and shoot you unless you only have like 5 bullets in each gun, in which case you are retarded. Why would you not reload? And that's my real, like, look right here, see this is a negative rush route. I just keep on running this lap right here, and I just pick people off. And this is an amazing part because this is all close quarters. See how I'm picking off these guys? Close quarters, stop to reload, then I'm gonna barge in, gonna try and use that post as some sort of protection, and see how I don't go out that door, and I run right back out, jump off here, almost picked off that guy, which would have given me my chopper gunner because I die right before my chopper gunner, and then I just keep on running this route. And later on you'll see me run onto the other side, which is a separate negative route, and you guys can see that for yourself because I probably won't be talking about it at that point. But this is really how you want to do it. And you just sit in corners when you're flashed. You don't want to spray with the Skorpions because you only have 20 bullets per gun, and if you're firing both simultaneously, that's going to, look at this. I should have jumped off. But if you're running with the Skorpions, you don't want to spray them just because you only have 20 bullets per gun, and if you fire both guns simultaneously, that's only 1 gun worth of 20 bullets. And then you're going to have to reload, and you don't want that. So unless you're running Scout Pro and you can switch to your secondary, which I personally run dual wield CZs just because they pull out super fast, and they got 24 bullets, so that's pretty good. But anyway, guys, yeah, and see this long range right here, you don't want to run into those situations. If you're shooting at that range, you want to make sure the enemy is not shooting at you as well. And see this, you run a negative route. You want to make sure you're looking at their back. Right here, kind of negative route. But anyway, guys, basically now what I want to talk about, I'm past halfway in the commentary. What I want to talk to you guys about is school. So I asked you guys how school is going for the people who went back to school early when I figured out, oh, PSG1 guy. This PSG1 guy pissed me off a lot. I asked you guys a couple commentaries ago for the people who went back to school in like the middle of August, how school was, if you were excited and whatever. So now I'm going to do my commentary on school and what I think of it. So basically, for school, for me, before school started, I was quite confident. I was like, it's not going to be a huge deal. I'll go through it, get my pretty decent grades. Almost a triple coming up right here. You'll see it and weep because I get blob shotted. But anyway, basically, I was pretty confident, and I wasn't worried that I was going to do bad. I wasn't worried it was going to be too difficult to me or too advanced. But here comes. They're all flashed, but no. He gets me. Second chance. That's amazing. So I was pretty confident. I didn't think it would be too challenging for me. If you guys want to know, my courses for this semester are in this order. I have 4 courses per day. Claymore right there. That's amazing. Pro, MLG Pro status right there. But sorry, I'm getting kind of distracted by the gameplay. But basically, my 4 courses are Media Arts in the morning, which is an extremely easy course for me. For other people in my class, it may not be as easy, but for me, it's extremely easy. I'm very good at it, and basically, that's all there is to it. I finish projects earlier than everybody else. I'm extremely good at it, and that's all to say about it. Second, I have chemistry, which is it's easier than, say, my 4th period class, which is physics. Negative right there. He ran up behind him where I knew he would be. And then this is a little good spree right here. I have like 3 bullets. Oh no, I'm not gonna reload. I'm gonna go for the knife. Like a boss. And then I get my last challenge for city aim, and then I die because I'm stupid. And why would I even try and shoot him? He was too far away. I could have ran up a little bit more and then shot him. But anyway, so chemistry is my 2nd period class, and compared to my 4th period class, which is physics, chemistry is pretty easy. Chemistry is one of the easier sciences. Biology is the easiest science by any means, or at least at my school it is. And chemistry is not too far behind. It's relatively easy as long as you kind of understand the main concepts. And then there's physics, and physics is the most difficult course you will encounter in your high school career. Grade 11 physics is such a jump ahead of anything you are accustomed to in your high school series of events that, and I know I'm not being too coherent here, but it is the most difficult thing you will encounter, the most jump in advancement of the way you perceive high school. I'm just throwing big words in here because I just want to explain to you how screwed up physics is, or at least for me. I'm not trying to scare you guys away from physics, but for me, my teacher is just so ridiculous in the way he teaches and his teaching practices that it makes it impossible to learn anything. He'll teach us stuff. If you guys have taken grade 11 physics, he'll teach us stuff the most difficult way possible. Instead of showing us that, I don't know, 86 kilometers per hour in meters per second, instead of showing us, in order to get 86 kilometers per hour into meters per second, you multiply 86 by 3.6. Instead of saying that, he'll say, you multiply 86 by left bracket 1 times 10 to the power of 2 times 1 times 2 to the power of something times 1 times 4 times 3.2 times this, blah blah blah. How you would basically, he's just putting in brackets how you get that 3.6. The 3.6 is always the same. If you guys know about physics, the 3.6 is always the same. That's how you always change kilometers per hour into meters per second. That's just how it works, and it's always the same. So he's trying to show us how you get the 3.6, and then follows that up with, but you will never, I repeat, never have to prove this, ever. Even in your university, you will never have to prove to somebody why the 3.6 there is, because it's such a popular scientific concept. Blob shot it again. This guy's a pro, man. He should be in machinima. But anyway, that's basically what he does. I'll give you guys another example. He's such a stuck-up teacher that today we're reviewing a worksheet that he gave us on significant digits, and the whole class got the exact same answer, 0.00615. That's it. Those were the significant digits. but he was so stuck up. He said that the answer was 0.0000615, which is wrong. And instead of admitting that he was wrong, after he realized it, after about 5 minutes of arguing, instead of admitting that he was wrong, he simply said, okay, let's just move on to the next question. And he said it in a way like, oh, I'm letting you guys off so you aren't embarrassed. Like, it was just ridiculous. And that's my experience with physics. If you guys want to hear more about my high school, I might talk about it if I have something to talk about. But anyway, guys, I'm Dr. PlayStation Nation. That was the game. Ended up 47 and 22 with, I don't know how many caps that is in defense. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace. And if you missed any of my past videos, here are two of my most recent ones. The one on the left is me talking about wanting to become a teacher when I'm older, university and all that stuff. And the one on the right is me talking about MW3 and my breakdown and stuff that I missed and some new stuff that's come out. Hopefully you guys can want to go see them and subscribe if you liked my content.